Hi everyone, good to see you all again. Welcome to my session on creating a desk organizer using the origami method. What is origami? Origami is a Japanese pronunciation for paper folding. The word ori means folding and kami means paper. The goal is to transform a flat square sheet of paper into a finished sculpture through folding and sculpting techniques. A small number of basic origami folds can be combined in a variety of ways to make an intricate design. Today, we are going to create a desk organizer using the origami method of folding papers. Let's get started with our demonstration in creating this utility craft. Before we begin, let's see what all art supplies we need for this activity. I have taken a range of Faber-Castell products for this activity. You can either use 12 colors premium oil pastels from Faber-Castell or 48 premium oil colors from Faber-Castell. You can even use the 16 color pencils from Faber-Castell, which has gold and other neon colors also in this kit. You can also use glue like white glue, liquid glue, or the dual tip glue, which is available currently in the market. And you can even use a Faber-Castell ruler for folding your paper. We will also need other supplies, like you need 6 sheets of A4 size white paper. You can even take drawing papers, or you can even take a photocopier paper, a packing carton or any cereal box cardboard, scissors to cut, and some variety of textures from your house, like I've taken a butterm, a cheese grater, a carrot grater, white teeth comb like conditioner combs, rugs, like you can use the reverse side of the rug for interesting textures. So you can gather all the varieties of textures from your house for this activity. As a first step, we are going to fold all the 6 A4 size papers into squares. To make squares proportionately, we have to take a paper and we fold it first into a triangle. In origami, the measurements are very important, so only when the measurements are accurate, you can have a perfect aligning of all the things together. So we are going to fold this first into a perfect triangle by making the ends meet like this. And after we fold it like this, make a center fold there. And do you see this excess on this side? This can be cut off with the scissors. So using a scissor, we can trim off this excess paper. You can even use a cutter. Right now I'm using a scissors to trim it off. In the same way, we will fold all the remaining 5 sheets and we'll trim off the excess paper and get it ready. When we finish cutting all our 6 papers, you will have this kind of a square sheet of paper which will be measuring approximately 8 inches on all sides or 21 centimeters on all sides. This is how you will cut all your papers and get it ready for the next step, which is the texturing process. Before we begin our texture process, let's see what art materials we can use to create the textures. Right now I've taken premium quality oil pastels from Faber-Castell. You have a 12 range kit like this, and you also have a 48 color set like this. So you can use either of these kits to do the textures on your papers. The 48 color set has many colors like this with so many vibrant colors. It also has a sharpener, a scraper tool, and a holder tool like this. The 12 color set has 12 different colors here like this. You can also use color pencils like these from Faber-Castell to work on the textures on your paper. You also have neon colors and gold and silver in this kit to use for the activity. So you can choose any of these mediums to work and create textures on your white A4 papers. After you decide your medium, you can start creating textures on your square papers. So I'm taking now 1 sheets from my 6 sheets and I'm going to start creating texture. So I'm going to put my carrot scraper underneath my sheet and I'm just going to lay my sheet over that and start rubbing the crayon, the oil pastel to create textures on the paper. Like this, we can rub for the whole sheet and create texture with the carrot scraper. You can also use a cheese grater for creating some interesting textures. So you can put a cheese grater here and you can create textures like that with the cheese grater too. So like this, let's add different textures to our paper and get it ready. In the same way, I'm trying another color and another texture for my next paper. I've taken a square sheet of paper the same size, and then I'm just putting a morum, and on the morum I'm just leaving my paper there. I'm going to try to take this texture from this morum. So I'm starting with color pencils. As a first step, I'm going to apply my neon color pencil like this, and as I rub, you will notice that I'm taking the texture from the reverse side of the morum. Then over this, I'm going to overlap it with light green, but this time I will be changing the direction of my paper so that I get a different texture. So like this, we will rub and take textures from different surfaces and get ready with our texture papers. If you notice, I have gathered 6 different textures from various surfaces for this activity. I have completed my red one using the carrot grater. This green one is by using a morum. This brown one here is from my door, and this is from a tile, this is from a rug, and this is from a chair back. So I've used various colors and I've taken different textures from around my house and I've gathered for this activity. Once when you're ready with all your texture papers like this, we can start folding the origami method of folding for making the desk organizer. As a first step, we're going to start folding with our papers now. Once when your textures are all ready, you can start folding our paper. You can keep the texture side facing down like this and start folding on the white side. So as a first step for folding, you're going to fold the paper into equal half like this. You can use a ruler to press on the crease so that you don't smudge off the oil pastel shading that you have done for the textures. You can press it with a ruler like that. Once when you open, you will get a center line there. Now towards the center line, you're going to fold either sides like that and press it down firmly and take a fold. Same way, we can use a ruler to press it down like that. Same way on this side. Fold it like this towards the center line and take your fold. After you fold it like this, you will be getting 3 lines in the center. When you open it up like this, you will be getting 3 lines. Now what you need to do is start taking one corner and bring it towards the center line like that. Same way, you take the other corner and bring it towards the center line like this. Make sure the ends are meeting properly and press on the fold to get a proper groove. Ends should be sharp like how I'm doing. So you'll get a house shape like this. Now the next step is to take the bottom and fold it towards the center. So take this bottom and fold it upwards like this. Once when this step is done, we can now fold the corners now. So you can take this side and fold it towards the center like this. Press it down firmly. Same way the other side, take this corner and bring it towards the center. Once when you get the shape, you can start folding in this like that and press it down firmly to get the proper grooves and open it up, and you can start sliding. There will be a slit over here for you, so just take this and slide it into this slit and you will get a tower shape like this. So like this, we can fold all the color papers and get it ready. After you are done folding all the 5 papers, you are now ready to start with the sticking. So on my red paper, I'm going to begin my sticking. So let's have a recap of our folding. So our paper was actually a square sheet of paper. We folded it into equal half like this, and then we did the side fold like this, and then the side fold like this, and then we opened it out. We had 3 lines, and then we took this corner and we brought it to the center. Same way this corner was brought into the center, and then the bottom was folded up towards the middle, and then we brought this corner and then this corner inside. Once when you have it this shape, we just folded it into equal half to get the center groove like that, and then we opened it and we slided it into this slot here like this. So this is how we got our tower shape like this. Now this shape is going to be stuck, so we're just going to apply glue to this opening part here. So you can use the stick glue or the liquid glue or the clear glue. Any of the glues from Faber-Castell works great for this. So right now I'm going to use my dual tip glue tip. So I'm just going to apply the glue to this side like that, and then we're just going to slide this paper into that slot, and you're going to press it down firmly and take the shape. So the same way we can stick all the other color papers and get our towers ready like this. As a next step, after sticking all the towers like this together, we can start joining each tower together. Like I'm going to do the red one with the green, so I'm going to join these two and stick it together. To do that, you can use your dual tip white glue, apply glue to this corner like this, and then we will be sticking this with this like that. Make sure you keep it flat so that the height is aligned, the edges are aligned together. So like this, we can start sticking one by one. You can go in any color order, so you can roughly first arrange and then start sticking the next one. Like this, you can start sticking all the sides together using the liquid glue. So let's stick it and get it ready. If you notice, I've finished assembling all the 6 towers together like this. Whatever we folded, it's now ready and assembled. Now we have to construct the base. You have a hexagon shape at the bottom, so you're going to draw the hexagon shape on the paper, the packing carton, or you can even use a cereal box cardboard to do the base. To do the base, we're just going to leave this hexagon shape. To draw the hexagon shape, you can use a Faber-Castell pencil and you can make an outline like that on all the sides and take a basic outline like that. Once when you have the outline, if you notice, I have now drawn the same hexagon shape on my cardboard paper, and I'm going to apply glue. I'm going to use my dual tip white glue. I'm going to apply glue only to these corners, that is only to these edges like this. Carefully apply glue to the edges, and we will be sticking it to the cardboard base. So let's apply this glue and get it ready. and we will stick it to this hexagon shape that we have done on the packing carton paper. So like this we will stick it. Now let this dry for a while before you trim off this excess paper. So let it dry. When the base is dry, you can start trimming off the excess cardboard from the bottom like this. Same way you can do all the sides and get it ready. If you notice, I've finished trimming off the excess cardboard on all sides, and our completed desk organizer using the origami method is ready for display. In the same way, I've used the same idea to do an upcycle project using old magazine papers. I've used old magazine papers and I folded the same way like how we did this, and I've assembled them together and I've upcycled old papers to create this beautiful project. In the same way, you can also try using colorful origami papers, and you can decorate it further with some shiny sequences and glitters, and you can do an organizer like this too. Now let's arrange all our stationeries into this organizer and get it ready. If you notice, I have completed arranging all my stationeries into my origami desk organizer, which we created using texture papers. I put my grip handle brushes from Faber-Castell, my permanent markers, my dual tip glue, same way the corrector pen, cutter, grip handle pencils, same way the highlighter from Faber-Castell, scissors, color pencils, markers, all my basic stationeries that are required day to day are all being arranged neatly on my organizer. Same way you can arrange in the other ones also and get it ready like this. I hope you like my tutorial in creating these origami method of organizers. Thanks for watching.